physical constant.
Fine.
So it
It's
doesn't have to
energy,
be a
though.
single energy that then will bounce off us and give us good and evil.
Well, then we need to get into, like, well, what is energy? And when we break
Well, I'm
up the
more
components
interested
of
in getting back to
energy,
the
like,
morality stuff.
anyway, yeah, so you need some type of energetic force that exists outside the confinement of matter and time that would be able to place the order here. And you can claim it
No, it
doesn't
can just be
require
interactions between all
intelligence.
the other ones.
You can claim it doesn't require intelligence, but without intelligence, you could not actually position sequential order, right? So it would be chaotic. You would need to then say there are multiple universes, infinite universes that are chaotic, and this one just seems ordered, but it's an illusion. Then you have to invoke chaos theory, which is dependent upon precision at
Doesn't
the
follow.
beginning. So then it kind of contradicts itself and implodes. I've thought through all this. The only viable philosophy is that there is an intelligent designing force that exists outside of matter and time.
None of that chaos theory follows from it being determined just through physical means.
When determinism hits a wall, you have to throw determinism out.
No, you keep
Right? Remember we
saying that,
talked
but I explained it to you, Austin.
You admitted that you throw it out for the pre-existing cause because there's nothing that caused it,
I
which means
don't
determinism
throw
is
it
no longer
out.
valid.
That original thing is no longer determined. It is the thing that all other things are contingent upon, the ultimate thing.
Okay, so that ultimate thing is not going to fall under the umbrella of determinism then.
No, it doesn't have to be determined. That original thing doesn't have to be determined. Everything flowing on from it is determined. So morality that flows on from that original, always existing thing is determined by the way that thing expanded into the known universe.
Well, okay, well, we don't disagree then. If you're claiming that somehow that there's a chain reaction that sets into place the objective moral standard, sure, that's not a big point of contention. That still means that the chain reaction that resulted in order was put into place by something that
And you say it's
isn't.
by a mind, and I say it isn't a mind.
Yeah, sure. Then you're just basically saying that you can get order from from
Not
like
chaos,
random chaotic happenstance.
not random, determined from a single origin point. It's the exact same as God. I've just removed the mind.
Yeah, but if a single origin point determines the order,
Like God.
that is intelligence.
No, no, because determinism, the way you say it, the colloquial term is I have decided, therefore I've determined that I will eat a sandwich. Whereas the philosophical and physical, I don't know if physics actually uses the word, but the philosophical term determined means that a thing follows on from an event, as you read out in the philosophical definition of determinism. They didn't say it requires a mind in any of that.
Okay, yeah, we can agree to disagree if you think that you can have like a linear code of ethics and objective morality, sequential order without the original force or energy that set that into motion being intentional. If you think it can have no intention, then we'll just have to agree to disagree on that because I don't see you getting order without intention.
Well, again, why does uh, intelligence create order and not disorder? What is it
Well,
about that intelligence
that
that
would
would
be up to
force
the
it to do it?
intelligent determination, right? But
Well, we're only talking about the logic here. We're not talking about individual choices. So it is equally as likely in yours that it would be completely chaotic and that there'd be no determinism in the universe. Maybe there was just random chaos thrown in by the creator and then the creator walked away from its creation. Nothing about that would be determined. And that's
okay, if
equally as
I
likely.
hung up a bunch of paintbrushes, dripping paint, and I let the wind blow onto a canvas, or I go over there with my different paintbrushes and I paint a sunset, you're never gonna get like an intricate, coherent picture, much less a sunset, from the brushes hanging in
We
the
know
wind.
paintings come from minds. So that's sort of begging the question.
Well, no, that's my point though.
Actually, I
Whenever
don't
you
know if it's
remove the
begging the question.
mind, you can't get the painting, which is order.
Yeah,
You're gonna get
you're
chaos.
assuming you're the analogy you're making would be assuming that everything around us is a painting,
Oh well, it's just an
and we know that
analogy,
order
right?
can
Yeah,
come from.
it's just an analogy. Like an ordered painting requires intelligence and intention, and you would never get an ordered painting without that. That's the point.
That's true. My example would be that crystals are ordered atoms into a lattice structure, and that comes from purely physical forces without the interaction of a mind.
Yeah, you're still kinda kicking the can down the I mean, to each their own, man, if you
Well,
think it works, right? Like, I think that you're on your way. I don't think I have it all figured out. I disagree with you pretty
okay.
vehemently. I've
Well, I'm
considered
gonna
your
go.
position
I got shit to
quite
do.
thoroughly.
But
You need,
that was a
intention.
great chat. Good
Yeah, yeah.
stuff, Austin. Um, I was probably angry and a bit spicy coming in, but that was fun. And keep it up.
Yeah, yeah, no worries, man. We ended on a good note.
Yeah, Bella.
Yeah, and just I didn't get to tell him. Check that painting out. Tell me if you could just randomly get it. Sorry to the rest of the room if that was boring.
Check. Hello.
Hi.
Does my mic sound shit?
No, that's not bad.
Okay. It's interesting that when you discuss morals, a lot of people have to then discuss where everything comes from, or when it started, or how it might have started.
I did that, yeah, because we agreed on the moral part, so I went to where we don't agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you agree that objectivity, our morals are objective?
It's a tricky one. I do, yeah, for humans. If morals mean ways that we should and shouldn't act,
Yeah, yeah, like there's like an objective right and wrong. Like rape is always wrong, no matter what people think about it.
I would say that that was that's in nature since humanoid beings have been around, or in nature in the areas where humanoid beings are, like maybe on another planet, maybe on Earth.
Right, fair
Humanoids
enough.
realize that harming each other is bad from nature,
Sure, I think we
and
also agree on that, that there's like a distinction between humans that create the objective morality. As in, animals don't really have the same moral code as we do.
what about the virus thing? We're saying that there is no real viruses, or
I think it's a debate to be had, germ theory versus terrain theory, yeah.
yeah, it's definitely to be had. What's up,
Yeah.
Nate? Shout out Nate in the chat.
Nate just had his whole worldview shifted in that,
I've got
right?
a lot to discuss with Nate about his religion. I heard, well, I'll just say it. I heard that Allah was based on Hubal, which is based on Baal.
Real fast, you are a glober, right?
Yeah, I believe it's a globe.
I was just making sure I gave you the right role.
From a rabbi and an Islamic scholar.
Wow, that's weird. The Quran says that
So is
there's part.
Yahweh, so you don't have to feel bad, Nate.
I don't feel bad. I just never heard that before, Don. It's interesting.
Hubal is in the Quran. This statue place where there was a statue to Hubal, right near the Kaaba.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty known thing that before Muhammad left Mecca for Medina, before he was chased out, within Mecca, the temple was filled with a lot of